Challenge 3. Do a somersault on skis.
There's one big problem with this challenge, and that is that it's the middle of summer. There's no snow, not even in the mountains. However, Greg has done some spirited phoning around, and he's found a dry ski slope in the northeast of the country, up near the Polish border. And apparently they've got one of those big jumps and a pool which they can fill with water. It sounds bloody dangerous, but they're going to let me do it. Acrobatic skiing is the alpine equivalent of those extreme games where long-haired slackers show off on skateboards and mountain bikes. The difference here is that every jump ends in a nasty crash. Sounds unpleasant to a pampered Westerner like me, but I dare say if you've had to put up with a brutal dictatorship for the past 60 years, then smashing headfirst into icy cold water is no big deal. Of course, as a first-timer, I wouldn't be expected to go off the hill until I'd proved my ability, so I needed to get some training in. The head of the park, Lada Meichner, reckoned he could teach me all I needed to know. What qualities does someone need to be a good acrobatic skier?
To be a good aerial skier, you need 3 qualities: flexibility and athleticism, spatial awareness, and most importantly, you need to be fearless and courageous in order to take on the really big jumps.
That's all very well, but I am a flabby, middle-aged coward. Am I going to get really badly hurt?
You'll be fine, because you're jumping into the water.
I have to do a somersault today. What do you think my chances are? Is there a hospital around here?
Yes, sure. They are ready.
They're ready.
One for the ladies.
I'd asked all the right questions and had expert tuition. Now it was time to kit up in my rubber equipment and show the Czech Republic just what flexibility, athleticism, spatial awareness, fearlessness and courage was all about. Or maybe not. Clearly this was going to be harder than I thought. My challenge was to do a somersault, and I couldn't even stand upright without assistance.
That was tricky. Look at her.
You look at it, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
It looks quite easy when the kids do it.
Yeah! Woohoo! Woo!
The problem was, I've never skied before. I'm not ashamed of that. I don't need to do it. I live in London, and we have taxis to get around instead. However, I admit it was making me look a bit of a prick.
It's got broken leg written all over it, mate.
The more I tried, the worse it got. Time for some lateral thinking.
Oh! We might have to come up with plan B.
Plan B. What is plan B?
Lada may have been laughing, but plan B was my secret, if admittedly childish, weapon to complete this ski slope somersault challenge.
Okay, ready? Go!
The judges have looked at the tape in slow motion and they've decided that technically that wasn't a somersault, it was just a fat man falling off a sledge. Well, as they say, when you fall off the sledge, you get straight back on again. And soon, I was airborne once more.
Oh, no! I definitely had big air. All I could see was my arse disappearing into the water. Damn, it was so close. Definitely had enough height, but I'm going to have to fail the challenge. I am useless.
There, I've said it so you don't have to think it. But don't give up on me yet, because although the Czechs were beating me 2-1, I'd soon get a chance to even things up by attempting a curious world record and torturing a dwarf.